Thank you very much. I now give the floor to His Excellency the Minister of Pakistan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Mr. Co-Chairman. Islam and prophetic traditions has a strong heritage of migrants' protection, stemming from the original teaching of the Quran as well as from the historical examples taken from the lives of great prophets, from Ibrahim alayhi salam to Musa alayhi salam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Such traditions and teaching can play a vital role in helping countries managing migrants' crisis in a manner that is compliant with the Islamic principle, whilst also assisting forced migrants in recognizing the rights and dignity conferred on them by God. More than 100 companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in their first and second migration in 613 and 615 AD respectively sought refuge with the Christian king Negus of Abyssinia to escape the brutal persecution of the ruling Quraysh tribe in Makkah. This was followed by a larger migration to Medina in 622 AD by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in an effort to escape persecution, left his native city Makkah, later named the Arab Hijra, Arab Medina. They were called the Muhajirins, the immigrants, and hosts were called the Ansar, the supporters. The Islamic calendar also starts with the year of migration of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his companion to Medina. Islamic teaching emphasizes the honor given to mankind, which is unconditional and gives respect regardless of a person's gender, race, class, nationality, or legal status. The challenge faced by the millions of migrants around the world have been compounded by the pandemic, which can be overcome by political will, multilateral cooperation, and global solidarity. To deal with the migration challenge, evidence-based policy making encourages a virtuous cycle of knowledge building. In this context, it is heartening to observe that the progress has been made in improving the collection and use of disaggregated migration data, including through the establishment of migration data and knowledge centers and observatories. There is also a rising trend in stigmatization and hate speeches, which leads to hate crimes targeting migrants, as well as negative stereotyping and disinformation regarding migration and migrants. It is therefore important that evidence-based public discourse is promoted in partnership with local actors, migrants, and diaspora communities. We should also highlight the role of migrants as agents of sustainable development and as rights holders. Mr. Co-Chairman, international migration inherently involves cooperation between countries of origin, transit, and destination. No country can address the migration issue alone. Facilitating safe, orderly, and regular migration through implementation of the GCM's objective and commitments requires enhanced bilateral, regional, and multilateral cooperation grounded in human rights law and standard and 2030 agenda for the sustainable development. I thank you and look forward to a fruitful discussion. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we